17 and a half years, 4 kids, and I begged you to take us.
So, what I've come to understand is that there are a lot of women who don't see men as human beings that make mistakes or have problems of their own. And they don't see men this way simply because themselves do not see that they make mistakes with the opposite sex, because the opposite sex does not tell them that they make mistakes or even regard that they make mistakes. So that's how a situation like this starts and how it progresses into where he doesn't want to do anything for you. Well, he gave the aspect of other stuff. It really is like putting pennies in a jug. Like some of us older people remember when our parents used to put pennies or coins in the jug. And when it starts out, it's really light. But by the time it gets to the top, it's an extremely heavy thing. And you're lugging it around, and at some point in time, you just want to cash it all in and call it a day. And that's pretty much how it works for men. So it goes from wanting to do all these loving things to not wanting to do anything at all with you, to pretty much wanting to avoid you. And then some will, in recent years, more committing, what they're committing, infidelity, or just flat out taking the L, taking the loss or whatever they come with the divorce and leaving. And you're wondering how it gets there. It gets there because a lot of you are hindrances. Plain and simple, you're hindrances. You uncooperative, don't want to listen, don't want to make life easier in no regard. And then you come off as if a man doesn't have his own problems or situations or goals or aspirations. It's everything you do should be in regards of living for me, and everything I should do be in regards of living for me too, and possibly the kids we have. And y'all think men are okay with living with that, and they're not. So it really just starts with being silent, then saying, no, I gotta work, and working longer hours just to avoid having to hear someone critique every minute thing that he does wrong or you dislike. Because if a man did that to y'all would not be able to tolerate it. If a man critiqued every little thing you did wrong all the time, most of you couldn't even fathom what that would look like if a man actually took a week to do that, because some of the stuff is so trivial. So that's how you get to this point of when he's doing this with somebody else, all because the woman was kinder or nicer. That's how you get those men, how could he date somebody ugly or do this? Because she was kinder and nicer. That's it.